Hello everybody, this is Godzilla 1991 here, and today I will be covering the Bandai Movie Monster Series original 1954 Godzilla, or Gojira as everybody knows him. Now this figure has been released countless times over the years, however this is the most recent that came out back in 2019. As you all know, today is a very big day for all kaiju enthusiasts worldwide, because it was the release date of the original Gojira movie in Japan on the 3rd of November 1954. So to commemorate this occasion, it makes sense that tonight's review should be on the very first incarnation of the King of the Monsters himself. Now we all know the history of the world's most famous Titan, so I'm not going to be talking about his history, because we all know that. But I will say that despite debuting at the beginning of the Showa period, Gojira, aka Shodai Goji, has been present in every single era, with the exceptions of the Monsterverse, the Polygon Trilogy, and Godzilla Singular Point, to name a few. However, the movies of the Millennium series were all sequels to the original 54 film, with the exception of Godzilla Final Wars, but it was still acknowledged. On to Gojira himself. Now this is one of my all-time favourite incarnations of the character, and he's definitely up there with King Goji, Mosa Goji, and Jin K Goji, to name a few. Many incarnations have the classic dinosaur vibe, which is no surprise because Godzilla is technically a dinosaur himself, kind of, as he's a dinosaur-looking kaiju, being a cross between Tyrannosaurus Rex, Iguanodon and Stegosaurus. Gojira, however, has dragon-like features, and that was the idea of him. He's a dinosaur who behaves like a dragon, but he breathes atomic energy, not fire, which is a common misunderstanding because casual folks will say that he breathes fire, where to be more accurate, he has atomic breath. Now this figure is a black and white model, and because the movie was in black and white, it makes sense that the review should be in black and white too. Even though sometimes you can get Gojira figures that are in colour, I've got a couple in the collection myself, but many are in black and white. Also, I call the original incarnation Gojira, as that's how they pronounce his name over in Japan, and other incarnations I refer to them as Godzilla. As I said earlier, Bandai have done Gojira a fair few times over the years. However, we know that this is the 2019 model because his forehead is white, and the tag has 2019 stamped on there as well. The dorsal spines are all white as well, the mouth lacks colour, and the rest of him is all grey. While still possessing the features of the three most iconic dinosaurs, his dragon features are on his head, those being the pointy ears and large canines. This may be a simple looking generic 54 Godzilla figure that's done the rounds countless times since day one of Bandai's vinyls, but you know what, I really don't mind. In fact, I actually do prefer the 2019 re-release over the original, which came out in 2001, and the US versions of him from Bandai Creations. Again, I preferred the original 2002 figure rather than the second version because the new model that was released all the way back in 2009 kinda looks fat and saggy, in my opinion at least. So for size comparisons time, here is Shodai Goji with the 55 Godzilla and Anguirus from the second entry of the series, Godzilla Raid Again, to which both models were reviewed at the beginning of the year. In fact, links in the description below if you wish to check that video out. Here he is with King Ghidorah, who would eventually become the arch nemesis to the King of the Monsters. Again, the link to his review is also in the description below. And here's Gojira with some of his Monday Reiwa successors, one of them being Godzilla -1 himself, who's also been covered on this channel. Again, link below. So what are my final thoughts on the Bandai Movie Monster Series Gojira 1954 / Shodai Goji? While being pretty generic looking, this truly is a great model and an important addition to any monster collection, as he is after all the very first incarnation of the King of the Monsters. And the Japanese model is far more superior over the US figures. Today is Godzilla's 70th birthday, however this review is only the first part of the celebrations on this channel, because later today, the upcoming Kaiju Encrypted short, celebrating 70 years of destruction, will also be premiering this afternoon at 4:50 PM, so don't miss it. This is Godzilla 1991 signing out. Take care, thank you all for watching, see you all next time, and happy 70th birthday / anniversary to Godzilla, the King of the Monsters. Here's to another 70 years of destruction, and long live the King. Bye for now.